I'm going to try to teach you now the rest of page 233, part, whole model. If you are looking on page 233, look in that greenish box. You're going to see addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Each one is different. So let's go with the addition part first, okay? So just look. The example they give you is n, and then right below it they have a 3 and a 5. Now it's in a box and it's separated, but I'm not doing that on my whiteboard, okay? This isn't any number. This is not a number. This is what's in the box, okay? So what does that mean? That means for me to figure out what this number right here is, which is n, it's a variable, it's unknown, I'm going to have to do the following. I'm going to have to add 3 plus 5. So if I want to know what n is, I have to add the two bottom numbers. Now that's for addition. Now let's talk about subtraction for a second. They give you, I'm going to write a little subtraction sign. Now they give you a top number in the blue part. They give you an 8, okay? And then they give you a 3 on the left and then an n down here. Now, this is for subtraction. How do I figure out what n is? Well, to figure out what n is, I'm going to have to subtract 8 minus 3, or I'm going to have to subtract 3 from 8, and that will tell me what n is. Now, right now, if I wanted to know what n is, sorry, I left that out, I would say that n is equal to 8 because 3 plus 5 is 8. If I wanted to know what number should go here, what is n? In this case, n is going to be 5 because 8 minus 3 is 5. Let's look at the multiplication now. For the multiplication sign, this is all still in the box. You're going to have n on the top, and then you're going to have, it looks like 4 2s. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, for me to figure out what n is, what this number is right here, I'm going to have to, how many 2s do you see? 4. There are 4 2s. So, n will equal 4 times 2, which we know n is then 8. Now, let's look at the division one. Sorry, I'll leave that right there. All right, these are all still in the box. If I have 8 on the very top, and then I have an n, and n, they give me 4. Yeah, they gave me 4. Okay, so for me to figure out what this n is, I'm going to have to take 8 and divide it by 4. Mr. Swain, why 4? Because how many n's were there? There were 4 n's. So I know that n is equal to 2. Okay? So let's look at 17 here very quickly. All right, let's jump to 17. 17 says, I have a 9 on the top, I have a 6 on the side, and I have an n here. Now, let's look at all these examples. Which one of these examples looks, math is about patterns. So let's look at this one. Top number is n. Top number is not n, it's a number. So it's not going to be addition. Top number is 8 with a number to the left below it. Top number is 9 with a number to the left and then n. So we know, you can see the pattern. Number, number, letter. Number, number, letter. So now we know that this is going to be subtracting. So all I got to do to figure out what n is say what's 9 minus 6? That's 3. So you know that you could plug 3 into n there, to your variable. Give you a second to check that out. I'm going to do one more. I'm going to let you guys try to figure out the rest. I know that you can do 23 through 30. Remember, if you see an exponent from the previous math video, hopefully you'll remember that. All right, here we go. Last little spot here. I'm going to look for a good one. Let's just do 18. All right, so 18 has n, which is the missing number, the variable, and then it has 40 and 40. All right, which one of these, addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division, looks like this, with an n on the top with 2 numbers below it? Let's start with addition. N on top, 2 numbers below it. Maybe that's it. No n on top, but 4 numbers below it. Number on top, n below it. So, I believe, for me to figure out what this number is, I should add. So, I'm going to add. What is 40 plus 40? 160. So you would have a n equals 160 on top there. All right. I believe that's it. Again, I believe that you could do 23 through 30. You're plugging it in, trying to figure out what number goes where that n is. Okay? If you guys have questions, you can ask me. Thanks.